Hey guys, so we're going to be talking now. I got a scenario for you. Let's say a chiropractor billed $12,000. They billed $12,000. They were paid $5,000 from PIP so far, and they're owed another $2,000 when you calculate the fee schedule reductions, okay? So chiropractor bills $12,000. They were already paid $5,000. Patient stops treating. The PIP suit lawyer says, hey, doc, I think I calculated the Medicare fee schedule and I think you're owed $2,000. Question is, can a PIP suit attorney get the $2,000 on behalf of that clinic? So the answer is yes, but, okay? So can you still do a PIP suit? Yes. Can you do an AOB PIP suit? Yes. That's an AOB PIP suit is when the doctor, as the assignee of the patient, files a lawsuit. That's how we've done all our PIP suits for, since I can remember, more than 15 years, can collect on that. So I was doing PIP suits before I was an attorney, as a law student working at a firm. So to answer your question, yes, but realistically, there's no attorney's fees if a doctor was paid and they're short. Let's say they were short paid, they're still owed $2,000, okay? So realistically, the lawyer would have to keep a percentage of that money. Now remember, this only affects policies that are purchased by a driver on 325 or more recently, so 326 in that direction, okay? So the lawyer would have to keep a percentage. So let's say the lawyer decides, hey, look, doc, I'll keep 40% of whatever I collect for you. The most you could get is $2,000. So 40% of $2,000, I'm not a mathematician, that's $800. Okay, fact check that on one of those websites. It's fake news. So it's $800, okay, on a $2,000 bill. Let's say the insurance company wants to really dig in on that case. They want to take depositions of the doctor, deposition of the patient. The lawyer might invest 50 hours of their time into that case. And then the maximum that they could get is $800 because there's no attorney's fees, right? The maximum that lawyer could get is $800. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. Maybe there's a lawyer out there. I'm not good at math, but 50 hours, $800. I don't know what that breaks down to, but it's not a lot of money per hour. I don't think that's very profitable for a lawyer to handle. I'm sure there's other things. $16 an hour. So I don't think $16 an hour is going to work out for a lawyer, especially when the minimum wage in Florida is going to be $15 pretty soon. So that's very unlikely. Now, what could happen? There could be a class action lawsuit, right? Let's say that an insurance company is denying that $2,000. They're applying certain reductions that the courts have already said are not applicable. You can't do that, right? That could be a class action lawsuit against that insurance company where someone represents the doctor, all the doctors in Florida, against that insurance company for making those types of line item reductions, et cetera, okay? Remember, the Medicare fee schedule is still in place. It's black and white, 200% of Medicare or work comp fee schedule. It's pretty black and white. So they should still pay the 200% of Medicare, but we all know that insurance companies always find some little line item in the middle of this giant Medicare guideline book that says, oh, we don't have to pay because of XYZ, right? So to answer your question, if a doctor's owed $2,000, can the lawyer represent that doctor on a contingency? Remember, we're only talking about policies from March 25th, March 26th, that direction. The answer is probably no. Does the lawyer still have to send a demand letter before doing a lawsuit? Yes. Is the insurance company going to pay? I would assume that some companies are going to pay. Some are going to pay most of the $2,000. But is there a hammer that Abe can drop? No. It's just the demand letter. There could be some lawsuits over bad faith for maybe they're applying reductions that they already have been told by the courts they can't. Maybe there's a class action opportunity there. So there's still some reason for insurance companies to pay the demand letters, but not the real reason, which is the attorney's fees for PIP suits. Now, We're still going to send a demand letter. My office is charging the same price to send a demand letter now that we used to charge, which was we would just keep the interest 4% and the penalty 10% up to $250. We're still charging the same rate. I don't know if other law firms are going to charge a higher percentage or not. That's up to them to decide. Obviously, I am the tallest and best looking PIP attorney in the state of Florida. That's a fact, Jack. But you're going to want to send them to me. But I got to keep the video interesting. Sorry. So to answer your question, can a lawyer do it? Yes. Are they going to do it for $16 an hour, $800, 50 hours worth of work? Probably not. Hopefully that answers your question. We'll give another example in the next video.